Okay, jumping back into our pen turning 101, wood turning 101 series, I'm going to talk about the blanks and cutting a blank today. Well, I have a matching set of blanks here for a pen and pencil set I'm going to make, a slimline, and I have a couple of pieces of figured Cocobolo. So in order to drill these, I'm going to cut them and drill them. I need to figure out where the best spot in the grain or pattern is for my pen. I could put it on this end, or I could put it on this end. And so I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to make a little mark right here where I'm going to cut this blank. This one I can't really see what's in it, so I'm going to just do the same thing. This Cocobolo's got a really cool grain pattern here, so I definitely want to use that part of it. So I'm marking these just a little bit long on where I should trim them, and then I'll trim this off as well. And then this one's got pretty good pattern. The grain on this end is a little tighter, so I'm going to use that. So we're showing both acrylic and Cocobolo, which is a hard rosewood. So now I've marked where I'm going to cut them. I also want to mark center. So that's the grain match. So on here I'm making a note of the grain match. And I do this by just putting arrows to point to what needs to go together. And then I put a 1 on here, a 2 on here, a 1 on here, and a 2 on here. A 1 on here, a 1 on here, a 2 on 2, and 2. So that means these two pieces go together, these two pieces go together. That's how they go together. I want to cut it right here, and I want to cut it right here. I've made it a little bit long, but not too long. And my bandsaw blade is thinner than that. And then just the opposite, when I drill this, I'm going to start right here and drill this way. And then I'm going to, so I'll put that blank in the drill press and drill it that way. And then I will turn it over and put this in the drill press and drill it down this way. The reason I do that is so I start directly center on both of these, and if my drill drills off like that, that's exaggerated, but if it drills off a little bit, the grain match will be right here, and it wouldn't necessarily be right if I'd done the other thing and drilled in here and came and was off a little bit, and let's say drilled in here, was off a little bit. I don't want that to be off, so I want to start my drill bit and drill from the center out. I know I've kind of made a mess of these, but you drill the opposite of the way the arrows are when they go together. And then these are my tubes, 7mm tubes. I just measured them. I'll save an advanced technique where you don't use a band in these pens for a later video. But if you were to do that, then you would make whichever piece you're going to have the tip be a little bit longer. So I'm ready to cut these out on the bandsaw and then drill them. So I'll show you how that works. Okay, I've just got them here in the bandsaw. If I lift this up, you can see I've got my marks here. Got it held down to a clamp and my little push rod. So I keep my fingers out of the way. was easy, and so now I line these pieces up. Now the color marking on these is such that I can tell what's going on, but when you start getting cocobolo and multiple blanks, when it gets really fun, you'll start to do more batches, so you want everything set up and ready. So anyway, that's how I mark, cut my blanks, and drill. So now I'm going to drill opposite direction of the arrows I have on the blanks.